Hello and welcome back to Bug Rounds. On this channel we like to discuss all things creepy crawly, so if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel. So this video is my pickups video from Entocon. If you want to see the show footage, go back to the previous video if you haven't seen it already. So for those of you that thought I was going to be picking up a load of tarantulas, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I actually only gained one little sling, which is a P Cambridge Eye. Now I already have one of these, and this was actually a little lucky dip game that was played at Entocon. You can put your hand in a pot, pick out a bit of paper, and that bit of paper will say what tarantula you have won. There was chances to win Celadonias on there and various other rarer and more expensive tarantulas. So it was all just fun and games. So we got myself this little Cambridge Eye down here, and that's it for the world of tarantulas from my pickups. But I did get another spider. I got myself a little tiger wandering spider with a scientific name put on the screen for you now, because although people say it all the time, I still can't pronounce it properly. Now these grew up to be really cool looking spiders. It's really worth checking out. A bunch of the other YouTubers have had these and raised these bigger, so do a little search on YouTube, see what you can find, because they are absolutely stunning. They're also little teleporters, kind of like huntsmen are, super fast, don't see them move. Terrified of rehousing this, not because I'm scared of the spider, but I am scared of losing it. My next pickup was a little D. lobata deadleaf mantis. Now I've never managed to succeed with deadleaf mantids before, but I really want to raise one to adulthood because I just really enjoy the look of these guys. Let's get him out to play.
Oh, I didn't know you got mantis actually.
There he is. Hello. These are so cool. I only actually have one other mantis in my collection at the moment, which is the Horogula species blue, which is actually brown. It was a beautiful little bluish colour. Oh, hello. When I got it, it molted to brown. It's molted twice more since and stayed brown, which is unfortunate. But we'll see what happens as it grows. Right, you're in charge of putting him back then.
A little jump.
Oh!
Another jump.
He's going crazy.
Go. That's only a little jump.
Anyway, now everything else I picked up were stick insects, but before you close this video down, just wait, because there is one that's brand new to the UK hobby that I managed to pick up at this show, which I'll show you in a little while. So let's go from the most common first, onwards from there. So, the most common of the ones I picked up is the Phasma fulvum. Now, you can get these pretty easily, pretty cheaply, almost anywhere, but I bought an adult couple, an adult pair. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened, but the male passed away in the journey home. I'm not sure whether he slipped within there. There was plenty of branches for him to hold on to. It might have been a stress thing, or it might have been an age thing. He was a mature male. I don't actually know. So I'm a little bit gutted, but she does stay fertile for the rest of her life. So any ova I get from her has a chance to grow on the next generation. Now, Phasma is a genus of stick insect I'm looking to collect. One, because they're privet eaters and I've scratched up my arms enough with bramble as it is, and two, they very rarely like a mist. They like a very dry and airy environment, making these super easy to care for. But they are flyers. So I'm going to try and get this one out for you, and if I freak out because it's flying, then you get to have a laugh. There we go. You don't think you saw that on the camera, but it did have a little flutter. So this is a mature female. She might want to go and take off if she gets to the edge of my hand.
Don't be scared.
There she goes.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty when she flies.
Yeah, beautiful yellow wings. I'm not sure how well you saw that on the footage. Kelly's going to go and try and grab her now. I like it when they don't fly at my face.
Oh, see?
She'd fly again.
Yeah. She floated back
You're the one
there.
that wanted flying ones.
Yeah, but now she's in an awkward place.
Don't fly.
Don't stand on my stuff.
Sorry. So, we've got her back. Now we've got to try and... Oh, she's off again.
Ah, you don't understand. won't. We're gonna go play back in the box. No, not that way. Not this way.
Now I know I would have stopped that footage, but it took us a good 5 minutes pretty much to get her back in because she was flying all the way around the room. Next, for your entertainment again, we've got another Pseudo-Phasma adult pair. This time the male has survived the journey. These are the larger version of the Pseudo-Phasma, and it's a Pseudo-Phasma Entocon, or something along those lines. Now, very, very good flyers, these. We've got the slender male and the larger female. So, the male is missing a back limb. Well, he looked like he was going to come out then, maybe not. There's our male. Not actually interested in taking off at the moment, which has surprised me. Okay. Put you back in then. No, I said in. Dude.
You like
Right,
you?
whatever. So, if we try and get the female to come out, she's going to have much bigger wings than the fulvum did. There she is. Now you'll see a lot of characteristics that are very the same with the Pseudo-Phasma genus, apart from a certain select few species, which we'll get onto in a later video. But there are some cool little differences. And I will be doing an update video of this genus where you can see the comparison between one species and another, which is another reason why I wanted to start collecting these. And you get some truly beautiful ones as well, real gems of this genus with vast colour differences. You gonna fly? You gonna fly for the audience? No? These ones seem a lot more placid than the fulvum did. So I'm going to attempt to put them back and we'll move on. Give me one hand free. Oh! There we go! Did anyone see that? I hope that caught on camera, that was cool.
I think that would have. That was a good catch too.
It was kind of interesting that he flew to me. Next I've got some more babies of the Phrygonistra husi, the Entoensis. The really, really big stick insect I've done a recent video of. If you haven't seen that, make sure to check it out. So these are the largest in the actual pet trade for any insect. Now of course these are just babies. I'm not going to take them out because you've already seen what the adults look like and they're just going to be housed in with their adults. But I just wanted to add new bloodlines and some more babies into this culture because, as I've said in previous videos, it took me a while to master this species. So I had a lot of losses before I had some make it to maturity. Next, now I had a video that was reasonably successful for me about jungle nymphs a long time ago. So, jungle nymphs are one of the heaviest, I think they are the heaviest of the stick insects. They get big, they get bulky, they make sort of rustling, hissing noises with their wings. Super cool stick insects. And they are defensive as well, so they are prone to kicking off, as it were. Now, this here is a male. Oh, he's not gripping very well. This is a male. He is actually fairly old. He's not mature yet, but it will either be next molt or the molt after. Possibly next molt because of his wing buds are quite big. The female, on the other hand, is nowhere near mature yet. So what they have done is they provided me a young male too. So this little guy is a very young male, so he should grow up in time to be mature with the female, which is here. So as I said, these grow up to be like massive green leaves with big attitudes. Now I did get probably a couple hundred over off my last ones and I literally have failed the over. I don't think they maintained the humidity for the full length of time like they need to. So what I'm going to be doing with these is I'm going to leave all over to hit a damp substrate bottom and it's just going to be left in that tank and never disturbed. because that's what I did with my Uracantha. All Uracantha eggs that I have removed have been quite unsuccessful, but ones that I've left in their humid environment have succeeded. So that's the next plan for the jungle nymphs. They are very slow growers, so it will be a while probably before you get an update on these, unless she turns green in next molt, then I can show you, but she is still way off adulthood, and they have some really awesome spines on their legs that hurt, and they're not afraid to kick you with them. Now I've got one last pickup to show you. Stick insect again, but as I said earlier in a video, these are brand new to the UK hobby. Well, they're new to the hobby as a whole, but this is of the first batch that entered the UK. And these are Autolyca herculana. I'll put it on the screen because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. I haven't heard anyone else pronounce them before, so I have no idea. This is an adult pair again. It's been the most expensive stick insect I've ever bought in my life. But as they are brand new to the hobby, they are going to be pricey. Now I'm not going to give out much information on these on this video because I want to do a full Phasmid Files video based on these. If you are new here, Phasmid Files are my more educational videos about the stick insects. But these are class. They're like dark burgundy sort of colour. The females and the males are very, very similar in looks. But here's the female, so she is a lot more bulky than he is. Now I know I've added extra clips to the bottom of the screens for you to have better looks, but I still want to show you anyway because that's what I do. But yeah, here we are. Now as soon as I saw these enter the hobby, I knew I must have them, and they are ridiculous money by some traders. I paid £30 for this pair, which, believe it or not, is actually a good price for what people are selling them for lately. I've seen these go for £50 or £60 for an adult pair. But as I said, I'll update you guys on these in a Phasmid Files video. So that is all of my pickups. So I guess that's the end of the video. So if you want to see what else dwells within the realm, make sure to pop back weekly for multiple videos. I have no idea what video is coming up next, so I can't even give you a heads up, but thank you so much for watching and for your ongoing support. Remember to check out Kelly's channels, Critters and Creations, to see what she's been up to lately. So take care everyone, see you in the next one, bye bye.